So Justyn Ross is absolutely shocking everyone and is showing out during training camp. And the Kansas City Chiefs fan base are all for it. So with John Ross retiring and Kadarius Toney getting injured, Justyn Ross has a strong case to make the roster, and how this makes people wonder who's going to be the one to step up between Rashee Rice, Sky Moore, and Justyn Ross. So Ross was signed by the Chiefs as an undrafted free agent in 2022, but he ended up missing all of last season while on injured reserve with a foot injury. So injury concerns from NFL teams caused Ross to go undrafted out of Clemson, but he has shown and drawn a lot of interest and praise from Patrick Mahomes, and it appears that he's healthy again entering 2023. So Clemson and Chiefs fans are hoping that he would get the chance to show what he could do in the league this season. And after missing his entire rookie season, big things could be in store for Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver Justyn Ross in 2023. And the plays that he's making in training camp, he's getting the first team reps. So he's not doing this against players like Nick Jones, Shamari Connor. No, he's doing this against our top players like Trent McDuffie, L'Jarius Sneed. I see him get a one-handed grab on the back shoulder from Mahomes, and I seen him do a diving sideline catch, which you have to have very great hands to catch that, and he has a long reach. So Patrick Mahomes already trusts Justyn Ross as a target, and I do think that he should definitely make the roster for that. I still don't understand how people thinking he not gonna make the roster. Like, come on, just stop. Like, y'all just trying to find excuses on why he's not gonna make it. Like, bro, Justin Watson is not better than Justyn Ross. He's gonna make the roster. Like, if people keep commenting at my comments, like I'm trying to ignore it because it's really, come on, it really makes no sense. But yeah, Ross is working with the first team during practice Sunday, and he got some reps on special teams as well, which we don't want to see. I really don't want to see him return punts. That would actually make me mad. But the version of Ross who lit up college football in 2018 and 2019, he looked like he was a first round, not even a first round, a top 10 projected round talent because he was the best on that roster in his freshman year, and that's for a fact. So I think that he's only 23 years old, so he has a future with this team, and he'll get plenty of chances from the Chiefs to show that he could be what he was at one point, or at least something very close to it again, and that's all the Chiefs need. Now, the Kansas City Chiefs offensive coordinator Matt Nagy praises the development of wide receiver Justyn Ross during training camp. And like I said, he's an undrafted free agent coming out of Clemson, so he missed last season due to injury. But now he's fully healthy and he's looking to make an impact in the Chiefs' offense. So Nagy said that Ross' route running skills it is very good, and he expects him to continue improving as he gains more experience. While it remains to be seen how Ross will perform in games, his emergence in training camp is a promising development for Chiefs fans. And what a lot of people's forgetting is Justyn Ross had a crazy tape in college. Like his tape was honestly crazy. His highlights was crazy. The catches he was making, the way he was getting open, and he's not one of them wide receivers that is just relies on his size and hands. He actually could get open off his route running, and a lot of people forgot about that because he was on the sideline a lot. But now that he's finally healthy in 2023, I think that he's going to make an impact in the Kansas City Chiefs' high-powered offense. And like I said, Chiefs offensive coordinator Matt Nagy has noticed Ross's progression. He told reporters on Wednesday that he think that in this team's really like talent rich group of receivers that Justyn Ross has a lot of potential. And when the offensive coordinator is saying that, how could you not think he's making the roster? And I do believe it's going to be very fun this preseason to see the amount of players and competition that we have in the room, Nagy said. And he said they all come in different sizes, and Ross is one of them bigger wide receivers. But when you watch Justyn Ross, he really excels at route running, and that's honestly what the Kansas City Chiefs need. And we must have in our wide receiver room a big target with I'm saying this now, a big target with solid speed and great route running skills with unreal hands. And day by day, Justyn Ross proves he is likely to make the roster. And another thing Nagy said was, so it's going to be immense growth for him in a good way. And he related it to Sky Moore. Moore last year came in, he was just drinking out of a fire hydrant. Not literally, obviously. There was a lot of stuff coming in at him, and you can't play fast, especially in Andy Reid's system. It's hard to play fast as a rookie. So now you get a second year, and it's somewhat that way for Justyn Ross. So he's just got to show what he could do this year. And I have a lot of hope in him, and it just makes everything exciting for the preseason that all these players have something to prove, and all these players are going to be focusing on who's going to step up. So the preseason is going to be very intense to watch, but I do think Justyn Ross is going to have a few touchdowns for sure. He's going to show out. He has a chip on his shoulder, and he's hungry. And a lot of people believe that, oh, he's a UDFA, he's not going to do nothing. You'll be surprised, man. We've seen UDFAs before come into the NFL and dominate. What makes you think it can't happen again? Trust me, it could. And that's all it's about at this point with this wide receiver core. Who's the hungriest, man? Like Kadarius Toney being injured, it really opened up a lane for Justyn Ross to prove what he could do. And now that he's getting all this hype, it's for the right reasons. I mean, look at the plays he's making, man. Sideline grabs, one-handed catches, and the quarterback, the franchise quarterback is liking him. The offensive coordinator is liking him. The head coach is liking him. So I don't know what y'all think. How is he not making the roster? Like, y'all tell me. How? I don't see them talking about Justin Watson like this. I really don't. So I'm confused on how he's not making the roster. And John Ross just suddenly retired. I don't understand that. I don't know why he just suddenly retires at 27, just gives up on the sport. I understand he came into the NFL, he made his money. It's a big deal to make the NFL. But who retires? You don't even play. What are you retiring for? And then Kadarius Toney, he sits here and messes up his knee out of nowhere and not even doing anything. So Justyn Ross should make the roster because he's working, he's staying healthy, he's fighting every day to prove himself. So I think he deserves it, man. Rashee Rice, he's phenomenal in training camp right now. He's making grabs. He's doing the same thing Justyn Ross is doing. They looking like they about to be the duo. That's what it's really looking like. I see them stepping up the most. MVS, he's just being MVS. But I see Justyn Ross and Rashee Rice really stepping up the most. Sky Moore as well. So let me find out that's the trio. Is that going to be our trio of the future? Now, I'm not trying to just throw Kadarius Toney out down the drain because I have a lot of high hopes of Kadarius Toney as well. But it's like, damn, man, he can't stay healthy. Like, you got to stay healthy, bro. Like I said, if Kadarius Toney could just give us 12 games fully healthy, then he'll make a lot of noise. It's 13, bro. At least give us 13 games, bro. Like, you can miss 4 games. Give us 13 games fully healthy. He can't even do that. He can't even do that. 13 full games with wide receiver one snaps, bro. He will have 1,000 yards. I swear he would. But he just can't even do that. So it's like at this point, we don't know who to believe in. Do we believe in Justyn Ross? Because that's who I'm believing in. My hype train is all the way with Justyn Ross. He going to have to prove to me that he's not good. Because I believe that he's going to be a threat. Like, I ain't saying he's going to be Randy Moss. He's going to be DeAndre Hopkins. But he going to do something. I can tell you that. And he's definitely going to get some touchdowns. And then Rashee Rice, if I don't know, Andy Reid's system is hard the first year, but the way he's playing, it looked like he might be able to break that curse. Honestly, he might be able to put up 500. Sky Moore, he's look like he's gonna have a big season in year 2. So the Chiefs are looking good. I mean, they're looking very good. They're looking dangerous, and they have all these question marks at wide receiver. And Richie, oh yeah, Richie James is stepping up as well. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to forget about him. So they have all these question marks at wide receiver. And we just waiting to see who's gonna blow up out of all of them. Training camp is gonna be fun. But yeah, it's been your boy Chiefs Priority, and I'm out. Peace.